What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, what we talk about on this channel is affiliate marketing, making money online, and the different side hustles that you can do, but also how to invest your money so that you can get the freedom in your life that you deserve. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you're subscribed, ding that notification bell, and we can get right into the video. So in today's video, what we're going to talk about is how you can make $100 a day. This is going to be the laziest way to do it. And quick disclaimer, there are some things that you are going to have to do in order to do this. You can make $100 a day doing this, working 1 to 2 hours per day. So if this sounds interesting to you, make sure that you watch until the end because I've got plenty of good stuff for you. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So obviously you're going to have to do this through affiliate marketing. And why do I say obviously? This is because if you start to make a product, do some product research, understand the market, try to make sales, all these different things, it's going to take you a huge amount of time. You know, just even before you even start, you actually have to start making the product, doing the research to see if people are going to buy it. And that just sounds like a lot of work. And if you want to have 1 to 2 hours of work per day, so with affiliate marketing, you're going to have to take all this guesswork out of the way. You don't have to deal with customer support, inventory, sending products, understanding the market. All these different things just get sent right out and you don't have to do that. Now there is a little bit of research that you have to do, but it's only going to take you just a few hours, or 1 to 2 hours per day, as I said, even when you're just starting out. So if you have a job or if you're going to school, this is probably the way that you want to actually make some money right now. So the first thing is you're going to have to find a product, because obviously it's a product that already exists, but you don't want to have a product that you're going to struggle to sell, that's going to take you a whole bunch of time to research and then you realize that nobody wants it. So what you do is you do just like everybody else. You go to social media and you find out what are people actually promoting. Hint, if you go to the first link in the description, that's what I'm promoting, and guess what? This one actually works. So what you want to look out for in a product? Well, first, are people promoting it? Because if you have competition, that's actually a good thing. Contrary to popular belief, it's a very good thing if you have competitors. So are you having competitors? Are people selling that product online? That's the first thing. Second thing is that actually a good product? And if people are promoting it, it's probably a good product. Now, do you actually like the product? Because it can suit some people, but maybe not some other people. For example, the product that I'm promoting is to help people achieve their financial freedom, to actually learn right from the get-go. If they know nothing about marketing, they go through that and they understand a whole bunch that people that have been doing that for 5, 6, 7 years don't even know. And this was my case when I took that. So if you go down, that's exactly what you're going to end up on. So is that product, are people selling it? Is it a good product that you understand, that you like, that you got some sort of value out of it? This is the second thing that you want to look out for. The third thing is, does this have the potential to pay you a bunch of money? What do I mean by that? I mean that if you sell something for, let's take my example. This is something that costs $7. So it's not expensive. It's actually really, really cheap. And it should be way more. Like it should be sold way more than that. So if you go down, you buy the product, it's going to say $7, you pay $7, you're done, you can go through it, you can have everything that you actually want. Now, am I going to get paid a lot for a $7 course? Probably not. In fact, I'm going to be straight up, no, I'm not going to get paid a lot. It's nice, I am going to get some money, but it's not going to make me, make a bunch of money, become, make 6 figures, 7 figures, or 8 figures if you're really good. So this is not, or even quit your job with something that's $7. Unless you have a ton of people that are coming in, you're not going to make a bunch of money, especially because you're not getting the whole $7 because you're an affiliate, which means they pay you a commission, but they don't pay you the whole $7, which is understandable because they take most of the work out of you. So if they pay you half of that, then it's a pretty good deal because they take all the work, they send stuff to client, they get clients on the phone if they have to and things like that, all of that, and then you still get paid half of that just because you send someone to that company. So why do I promote a $7 product? Like, obviously I want people to succeed and I got a ton of value, but if I wasn't making any money from it, it probably wouldn't be as good as incentive for me to actually sell it. So when people buy that $7 product, then they will be offered to buy something for a bit more money. And that's where it comes in, because people will be very happy with that $7 product. I've never seen someone not happy. For $7, there's no way that, like, I've bought some courses for $1,000 that hadn't had as much value as this. So if they're happy but they want more, they want to fast track their success or something like that, then what they're going to do is, since they're going to be offered a higher ticket product, they're going to get to buy that. And you as an affiliate, you're also going to get paid for that higher product. So if the product is more than $1,000, you have the potential to be paid, that for that $1,000 product. So if you get over $1,000 for one sale, then that's $1,000 a day, and you only have to make 2 or 3 sales per month to actually make $2,000, $3,000 a month. So this is a very good way to do it. It's actually the only way to do it, because if you look at any company out there, that's exactly what they do. Amazon, they have this in a different way. You buy something for cheap, but they have the suggestions of people also bought this, for example. Or Apple, they'll sell something for relatively cheap now that they know and they can go a little bit more, but then they'll try to sell you some expensive computer to combine with your iPhone, for example. So that's how it works. You have to get people to buy a product that's really cheap, and then you get the people to buy something more expensive if they want to buy it. That's the whole thing. If you only want to spend the $7, you can only spend the $7 and be very happy about it and happy that you spent that $7. But some people want more, and therefore they are going to buy the more expensive product. So that's number one. You find the product that people are promoting that you like, you get a ton of value, that is cheap on the front end, but that's also going to have the potential to make you $1,000 in one sale. So now you've got the product. The next thing that sounds very scary a lot of times is the sales funnel. But don't be scared, it's something that is just a drag and drop system or a drag and drop software, so it's not that big of a deal. Anybody can do it. Myself, I use Builderall, so I put the link in the description of that. What you do is you get people to enter their emails, and we're going to talk about the traffic, don't worry, but first you want to build that. So the first page, people are going to enter their name and their email. That's again a drag and drop system. So once they enter their name and email, they click on next, which you can also drag and drop, and go to the next page. Then on the next page, what's going to happen is you're going to talk about the benefits of the product. Now, you're not going to talk about the product itself, because people aren't buying a product. People are buying the outcome from a product. So if you're doing something about making money online, then people want the outcome of actually making some money online, whether it's quitting their jobs, making 6 figures, making 7 figures, it doesn't matter, getting the freedom that they want or something like that. So on that page, that's what you're going to talk about. You're going to leave testimonials, because most companies, if they're worth it, they probably have some testimonials that you can use of people that had some success. So on my page, I have a young couple and someone from an older generation, just to show you that all these different people have made it, and you know, most people fall into that category of between a younger couple and somebody that's a bit older. So all these people had some success with it. So even if you yourself hadn't had success, it doesn't matter, because you can say these people have had success. So you're going to talk about yourself as well, introduce yourself, why you were here, why you started to make some money, because people want to connect with you on a deeper level, to understand where you're coming from. Maybe you were broke and then you started to make some money, or maybe you're still broke but you started to make some content and learn about it, and just say that other people have been successful with that. In that, you will, unfortunately for some people, have to overcome the fear of being on camera, because some people will go through the funnel and you will have to have a video. In that video, you're going to also introduce yourself, also introduce the benefits of the product, why it's so good, why you decided to promote it, basically. You know, you don't have to tell them that you just want to make money. You actually have to be interested in what you're selling. But if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in the making money online space. So in that video, you're also going to say that on the next page that they're going to end up on, they're going to find a video of somebody else that has made 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures. In my case, this person has made over $100 million. So if they go to the next page, you tell them that that's not going to be you, that's going to be somebody that's had a lot of success with online marketing and has made over $100 million. And he's going to explain more about the product. And then when they click on next, that's where you put your affiliate link. That's where you have a sales video of that person telling them about the product that they're selling. So you, as an affiliate, you don't even have to talk about the product. In fact, it's not even your job to talk about the product. Your job is to actually get people interested and get people to understand the benefits that they could have when they go through that and when they actually finally buy the product. So now that you've used that drag and drop software, for me, Builderall in the description, is not very hard. There's tons of tutorials on YouTube that explain that. So you go from first page, second page, and then on the third page, it's not you, it's your affiliate link. And hopefully, if it's something that sells, then they will have a sales video. So now you've got all these components. You've got your product, you've got your sales funnel. So everything's ready. Now you just need to have the traffic. And if you start making content on YouTube, it's going to take you way too long. If it's Pinterest, again, it's going to take you way too long. If it's blogging, that's even harder. So all these things are kind of out of the way if you only want to work 1 to 2 hours per day. And especially if you don't have much money because you're using all your expenses. So what you do instead is you're going to use TikTok. Now, the regulars on this channel know that I talk about TikTok all the time, and there's a very good reason for that. TikTok is the way that I get most of my sales, most of my leads, because as this channel hasn't grown hugely, TikTok was the way that I first started to see some real success. Now, I had made some sales before that, with some other platforms, some other products, some other business models, but that weren't quite as good. But with affiliate marketing, TikTok is the best. And if you want to do some research and you don't want to buy, if you don't want to promote what I'm promoting, then you can go to TikTok and find something that has the criteria that I talked about earlier on this video. And going to TikTok, you'll find people that are promoting the same thing over and over again. And that's because they are affiliates of that company. So then you want to just look at what's working, have your own twist. Don't do like everybody else, because people that are doing like everybody else are not going to be successful. So instead, even though you're working 1 to 2 hours a day, you have the time to scroll down on TikTok and find the trends that are working. Now on TikTok, you have to get to 1,000 followers before you actually start to put your affiliate link or your sales funnel link in the bio. So what you do instead is you just provide value as much as possible. And quick disclaimer, you can get a link before you get to 1,000 followers, but you have to have a pro account, and I highly suggest that you don't do that, because one, your audience doesn't know you, and two, it's going to slow down your growth like crazy, and it's going to be extremely hard to get to those 1,000 followers. But if you have a standard account, which is, I think, is called a creator account, and which is what I use and most people are using, you have that time to go from 0 to 1,000 followers, which isn't that hard on TikTok. All you do is you post things that you really like, get a good hook, get people from stopping them from scrolling, tell them what's possible with the product that you're promoting. So if you're not in the making money online niche, it doesn't matter, just tell them that they can lose weight without dieting or something like that, or without exercising. I don't know what your product is, but just stop them from scrolling. Tell them about the benefits that the product could give them, but don't actually talk about the product. People don't care about the product. That's not the case. They don't care. If they ask you in the comments, just tell them, but it's not something that you should focus on. Instead, just tell them the benefits that they could have. So for example, if you're using affiliate marketing, you only have to work 1 to 2 hours a day. You don't have to deal with clients, you don't have to cold call anybody, you don't have to deal with refunds, you don't have to create a product, and I could go on and on and on about that list. And those are some things that you can go and put in your TikTok. And then once you have your hook, so do you believe that you could make $100,000 a year working 1 to 2 hours a day? That's a hook. And you could actually do this without dealing with clients, calling people, and so on and so forth. And then the last part of your TikTok video is going to be something that's a call to action. So if you don't have 100,000 followers, a call to action could be commenting or following you for more. So that's something that you could do. That builds engagement. So if people are commenting, the video is running in the back end, so it's going to get you some more watch time. So that's a good way to do it. But following is even better, because it just grows you, and people are going to go to your page, and TikTok knows that. Once you do get over that, now you're going to put the link of your sales funnel that you've already built, and you have those 1,000 followers, and now you're going to tell them that they can either follow you for more, which you've already been doing, but you can also tell them to check it out here. Now, I don't say check the link in my bio, because that TikTok picks up on that, and they don't like you saying that. They're very complicated about that. But you can just say check it out here. Now, if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to, but I would highly suggest that you get over the fear of doing it, because it will be a lot better and it will help you build your personal brand. Now, if for some other reasons you don't want to show your face because of some different things that people have to deal with, you can still do this. Don't use that as an excuse, but it's going to be a little bit harder for you than if you're building a personal brand and people know you, they see you on camera, and they understand what you're talking about, and they hear you speak. So that's all you have to do. Now you have your sales funnel, you have your product at the end of that. Now you're bringing in traffic with TikTok, and you can film your videos. I would suggest posting 5 videos a day. Now, I take one on TikTok. Now, on YouTube, it does take me quite a lot more time to do, but on TikTok, it takes me an average of 45 minutes per day. That's it. So doing that on TikTok is really the laziest way to do it. You can build up your TikTok account like crazy. You can cross $100,000. You can do all these crazy things that a lot of people have been doing. So that's something that I would highly suggest you do if you don't have much time. So with that being said, I also have a whole playlist on affiliate marketing, which you can check out in the description, that some of these concepts will be in more detail, so I would highly suggest doing that. Now, the first videos are going to be a bit older. These are some older videos on that channel, but if you go down on that playlist, there are some recent ones which I post all the time about. So make sure you watch that playlist, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.